Someone said it's kind of hilarious that she went to HR and showed them the evidence that she is stalking you. Am I the a-hole? My mother is kicking me out because she met someone. Hey kiddo, so I have some good news and some bad news. Good news are, I met someone. Hey, that's great. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, so he's moving in today, and he's not comfortable having another man in the house, so I'm gonna need you to get out by 4 p.m. That's funny, Mom. Let me just pack my stuff and I'll be out of your hair. LOL. I am not joking. I deserve to be happy. You're 25 years old. It's time you learn to fend for yourself. And Gregory agrees. Who the heck is Gregory? Are you actually for real? Mom! Yes, I am for real. And you will not use that language. And you will respect Gregory. He's your new father. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for laughing. When did you even meet this guy, Mom? What the? He says, what the fudge? When did you even meet this guy, Mom? What the fudge? Don't you be sneaking cuss words, young man. I met him at the gym. He owns a used car dealership. He said I got back. Your father never said I got back. Mom, you went to the gym today for the first time. And she said, I have a right to be happy. I'm not saying you don't have a right. Don't interrupt me. I have been subsidizing your life for 25 years. You have to go. I'm in an iron lung. Oh, okay, right. We're back to your sob story. Look, Joshua, I'm not going to regulate this forever. Vaccines cause the autism epidemic, and that's that. How am I supposed to move? Gregory said I don't have to keep solving your problems for you. Hire a moving company. I don't know. Mom, you can't be serious. Mom, please. I need you out by 4. I'll be calling the authorities to evict you. I love you. Am I overreacting? My coworker took a video of me outside of work to prove I'm not disabled. So this person is saying, this is weird. So I need to know if I'm crazy for going as far as I did. They have a condition of chronic pain. And they're saying, I also don't know what the gender is, so that's why I'm just saying they. They're saying, overall, I am active and operate well. I do own canes, but I only use them on days when I'm 7 or above. And so today came this past Sunday. So on top of their full-time job, they also have a part-time job. They get a job at a closer location to their home. And they're saying, I love my new team. My boss, Amy, is really great. My colleague, Casey, and I get along okay, but we're the same position as assistant coordinators to Amy. And the reason that for the location change was because they needed more help. And Casey has been really wanting a promotion, and they really didn't, because any position that would be a promotion would be full time, and they already have a full time job. They're saying that this full time job helps me with my savings, and it also helps me with my anxiety by just keeping me busy. And they're saying that I mean Casey works hard, but also likes to talk over me or rush to take charge of something, saying like, "Oh, I'll handle that for you. Don't worry." And at first, the original poster was annoyed, but over time, it was like, all right. And they talked to Amy about this. The original poster wants to pull their own weight. And Amy said she would talk to Casey, and nothing really came of it. And so they came in Monday with a cane. Everyone had questions. The original poster emailed her boss, Amy, Sunday night, and she knew it was going to happen. Amy accommodated them, aligned tasks that required little to no movement, and they were feeling just very grateful and got done pretty early. And so they called over the radio saying, is there anything else I can do? And Casey's like, no, I got it. And then they come back in a cane the next day. And it was very similar. Amy was very relieved to have so much help and that so much has gotten done. She thanked them for coming in and doing all of it instead of calling out. Casey made a comment that she could have helped out, but they said, oh, that's okay, and thanked her for handling more of the physical tasks. They end up walking to the parking lot together, and she asked which car was theirs. Then she said, so I know you're not disabled, by the way. And they asked, what do you mean? She just repeated herself and said, no cane tomorrow, okay? I won't tell. There's no cane tomorrow. They stood there, like, what the hell? But they were like meeting their best friends, so they were like, okay, well, whatever, I gotta go. The next day, they wake up and the pain is higher than normal. So they take a cane along. They text Amy. So they arrive, and Casey saw them with their cane and went red. They greeted everyone, and Casey ignored them completely. So the assignments were handed out to everyone, and Casey said to them, well, can you handle that with your cane and all? In a tone that even made Amy turn to look at her like, what the heck? They said, I can manage, and thanked her. for her concern and went to work. Again, Casey is racing to beat them at everything, saying over the radio, "Don't strain yourself, OP. I did X task and got Y done." Everyone was finishing work, and Casey again walked them out to the parking lot, but this time showed a video, and it was of them. It was of them at the bar with their friend. And they were like, why do you have a video of me? That's weird. And Casey said, it's proof. They asked, what? And Casey said, it's proof you're not disabled and that they acted wounded all day at work, but suddenly don't need a cane at the bar. What? They try to explain that's not how chronic pain works. Like, yes, people with chronic pain can stand up and hug a friend or get up and walk 3 strides to order a new drink, but someone can't, for example, lean over and organize a bottom drawer without a chair to sit in. Casey didn't even care to listen. She just said, no cane tomorrow. I'm serious, or I'm going to Chad. Chad is Amy's boss. And they said, about what? But Casey already walked away and went into her car. And so the original poster is like, I'm not worried about being found out or anything. It's just weird. I'm literally typing an email to Amy and Chad about the weird behavior because it's just odd. Literally, someone said, time for a chat with your supervisor and or HR. Make sure you bring the receipts because absolutely that's highly inappropriate. If they were faking, why is that any of your business? You're saying you're doing everything anyways. You don't even need their help. And then you expect to have a promotion? A promotion usually means management, which means you have to manage the people. So there was an update. So Casey's very much just avoiding them. Apparently, Chad responded to the email saying that Casey and them are not going to be interacting at all. And apparently, they found out that Casey already presented the evidence. And apparently, there were more videos of being filmed, one at the bar, and then the other one like at a local winery. Is this person just following this person around? Like, then they're like, oh, okay, this person has been recording me for how long? Like, I get it. A coincidence once that you see me, but twice? Like, that's weird. It's like lightning struck. And they're starting to feel paranoid, like this unsettling feeling. And maybe even getting the police involved because, yeah, is that stalking? And what the heck? Someone said, she's so unhinged, filming you multiple times and refusing to understand that disabilities are on a spectrum. Someone says she's legit stalking now. This is going to turn into a legal issue for your company. Not a reaction. They need to fire her. I agree. Someone said, frankly, I'd say it out loud. It's so freaking creepy that she's stalking me. Someone said, she's stalking you. She is stalking you. She has stalked you multiple times. File a police report. Don't hesitate to apply for a restraining order if she does anything else. Someone said, it's kind of hilarious that she went to HR and showed them the evidence that she is stalking you.